her knew was that Jermeir had been living two lives. While Denita was planning their wedding, Jermeir was hiding a relationship that had been going on for years. A relationship with a woman named Shannon Crawley. Shannon was a 911 dispatcher. She had met Jermeir through law enforcement circles, the kind of overlap that happens naturally when you work in public safety. What started as a professional connection became a friendship, and then it became something more. The affair began while Jermeir and Denita were still together. While Denita believed she was in a committed, loving relationship, Jermeir was splitting his attention, his affection, and his promises between two women. But the emotional weight of that affair wasn't evenly distributed. For Jermeir, it seems the relationship with Shannon was something he could compartmentalize, something he could pull away from when it became complicated. But for Shannon, it was different. She wasn't just involved. She was attached. Deeply. And as Jermeir began to distance himself, Shannon only held on tighter. Then Shannon became pregnant. It was a turning point that could have gone in many directions, but the direction it went was toward an abortion. And that decision, that loss, became a fracture that would never fully heal for Shannon. For Jermeir, the pregnancy and the abortion seemed to serve as a wake-up call, a moment that forced him to confront what he was doing and who he was hurting. He made a choice. He decided to recommit fully to Denita, to step away from Shannon, to move forward with the life he had promised the woman he was going to marry. But Shannon didn't let go. She couldn't. Or maybe she wouldn't. Either way, the emotional severance Jermeir thought was happening never actually took place. Shannon stayed connected, stayed aware, stayed watching. She knew about Denita. She had seen her picture. She knew what she looked like, what she did, who she was. And when Shannon learned that Jermeir had proposed, when she saw that Denita was wearing the ring that symbolized a future Shannon believed should have been hers, something inside her shifted. It wasn't just heartbreak anymore. It was resentment, entitlement, a growing belief that Denita had stolen something that belonged to her. In Shannon's mind, she wasn't the other woman. Denita was. Denita was the obstacle standing between Shannon and the life she thought she deserved, the life she had sacrificed for, the life that had cost her a pregnancy, her dignity, and her peace of mind. And as the wedding date approached, that resentment began to harden into something far more dangerous. For Shannon, Denita wasn't just a fiancé. She was an obstacle. And obstacles, in Shannon's mind, needed to be removed. January 4th, 2007, started like any other day at Campus Crossing Apartments in Durham. Students were getting ready for the spring